We have a significant deal in Canada's financial industry today. Quebec-based Desjardins is buying Guardian Capital for about $1.67 billion. Desjardins is building on its efforts here to grow from its base in Quebec. We are joined by Nicolas Richard, Chief Operating Officer of Desjardins, and George Mavroudis, President and CEO of Guardian. Guys, thanks very much indeed for joining us today. It's a busy day for you. George, could I start off with you, please? Just remind us, what does Guardian do these days? What is your core business?
Our core business is asset management. We have been in a number of different other diversified financial businesses over the years, but we've really focused our efforts on asset management recently, having sold our wealth business a couple of years ago under the brand of WorldSource to Desjardins. Our asset management business is a global business that serves clients across the globe and has roughly $165 billion under management.
Oh, so you have a global franchise. How did you do that, or what are you offering that's distinctive?
Well, we're very proud of what we've achieved as a Canadian headquartered company that has truly invested abroad and built a competitive capability. I think that was one of the attractions for Desjardins to want to partner with us and continue our efforts and our ambitions to grow into one of the top 100 global competitive asset managers in the world.
Nicolas, thank you very much as well for joining us. You are paying a premium here. Was it a long, drawn-out negotiating process?
I think it went pretty well. As George mentioned, we had known each other for a while because of the first acquisition.
Yes.
So we had successful discussions. We feel like we were a really good fit. We feel we share the same culture, and so that led to a really fun and collaborative process leading up to this announcement today.
Yeah, because you do know Guardian pretty well, because George noted this. In 2022, Desjardins bought Guardian's life insurance mutual fund and investment distribution network. That deal was $750 million. So you've got a pretty good insight, I guess, into Guardian.
Exactly.
Tell us, so this makes you global. It's really interesting, isn't it? We think of Desjardins as Quebec focused and certainly limited to Canada, but do you have other stuff around the world already?
Well, we have a presence in Canada, and Desjardins is the largest financial cooperative in North America. Mm-hmm. So we have many activities in Canada and some globally as well. But there's no doubt that this announcement will allow us to really grow our asset management business outside of Quebec, where we have most of our activities are at the moment.
And just remind us, I know we can't go over the full structure, but you are an umbrella group for the credit unions in Quebec, or how does that work? Just remind us what Desjardins is these days.
Well, yes, Desjardins, basically it's a financial cooperative, so we're not owned by shareholders, we're owned by our depositors, and we run a variety of financial services, insurance, banking, and many others, including, of course, asset management.
Right, so are you a credit union in any sense, or are you just, sorry?
We would be an equivalent of a group of credit unions for Quebec, yes.
Right, okay. George, remind us, you're the CEO of Guardian. Are you going to be sticking around?
Yeah, we've announced with the transaction that I will assume the role as Chief Executive Officer of the combined asset management business. It will be the platform that Desjardins will be supporting for us to continue to build on the vision we have of building a competitive global asset management business. I would also just like to add, Desjardins, one of the strengths it has, it is well diversified in its own right, and they're the third largest P&C insurer in Canada. They're the fifth largest life insurer in Canada. And with that comes a lot of permanent capital and patience to invest for the long term. These are critical factors in building a long-term successful asset management business.
Yeah, we're just looking. I mean, quite the premium was your stock. Well, I guess every CEO is going to say their stock was neglected and undervalued before. But was it a lack of trading liquidity or something that was holding the shares back?
Well, we could probably hold an entire segment on this, but I do think, certainly there is a challenge in the Canadian public markets, especially in the small cap space. There's a little bit of orphaned entities. But I think the other thing is people may not have had a real time to investigate and understand truly what we had to offer. And this transaction unlocks tremendous value for our shareholders. So this checks off a lot of boxes for many stakeholders.
Is there a break fee here if Guardian goes with another suitor?
Like most transactions, there's a standard break fee that's included. I believe we've disclosed it in our press releases. I believe that number is $65 million break fee. 65
million or in that region. I haven't had time to check the full press release. Can you tell us, have you had other suitors sniffing around, other possible purchasers of Guardian?
We were very comfortable pursuing our strategy as an independent firm without changing our capital structure. Many people might not be aware, but we already have significant capital of our own. So we were not interested necessarily in selling. But as our discussions with Desjardins continued, it became very clear that the results were an upgrade on almost everything we looked at. In the asset management business, scale is incredibly important. This gives us a further boost towards that scale. The second thing is we don't sacrifice our financial strength that we had on our balance sheet. In fact, we've upgraded it with one of the strongest financial institutions you can find in Canada. And on the third thing, the culture was an incredible fit that is aligned with our long-term views on how to serve our clients' needs.
And sorry, just give us an idea. The money that you manage for clients, is it mostly for wealthy individuals, or is a lot of it in mutual funds or ETFs, or what would be the rough breakdown?
The beauty of our business is that we're really well diversified. Our largest segment actually is institutional corporate pension plan clients around the world that we manage. I would say about 50% or more of our assets are institutional. About 35% of our clients are roughly through retail distribution channels, whether it be mutual funds, wraps, ETFs. And then the remaining 10-15% is private wealth clients.
Nicolas, let's end with you. I mean, this helps put you on the map. That's a lot of assets, more than $250 billion under management.
Exactly. We're thrilled about it. George mentioned it. It's a scale business, and it's going to allow us to enter the big leagues in the asset management world alongside George and Guardian, and we're thrilled about it.
Guys, we better leave it there. Thanks for giving us the time on a busy. Actually, I always like asking CEOs this or top executives. Have you had much sleep in the past week, Nicolas?
Not that much, but it's for a great cause.
Okay. What about you, George? Did you find you were on your cell phone at all hours?
Well, likewise, we're running on fumes, but it's exciting, so it's easy to stay up for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the adrenaline. Yeah, thanks very much, guys. Nicolas Richard, Chief Operating Officer of Desjardins, and George Mavroudis, President and CEO of Guardian.